Ever wonder why you can't get into deep work? You just need to start by identifying what's holding you back. Then close the gap between planning and executing. Create a priority list for your day. Focus on self-education, fitness, and work. And don't rely on emotion. You need to embrace the struggle and keep pushing. I work 2 hours every single day on my business, and I'll be honest with you, I still struggle to focus. I'm not perfect. This shows you that you don't need to work 12 hours every single day to make progress on your business, fitness, or your studies. With just 2 hours of focused work, you can create the urgency and time needed to push toward your goal. And over time, you can gradually increase to 3 to 4 hours of work. But remember, deep work is a skill you can develop over time. Now it's time to address your focus issues. Without focus, you won't see significant progress in your life. Now, the first thing you need to do to start deep work is to understand why you struggle with it. We often feel motivated to work, but out of nowhere, that motivation fades and it is hard for us to start the work. Well, this is a common challenge with anything we do. We live in chaos and we can't control every situation. But we do have control of our thoughts. Even during a lunch break, you can push yourself to get the work done because your mind is urging you to act. It's not just about motivation or discipline. It's about understanding your reasons for doing the work. If you lack clarity on why you're doing it, you're not gonna make it. Your brain will tell you to avoid it. And I found 3 simple questions that help me whenever I'm struggling to start. Will this work help me achieve my goals? What would my life look like in 30 days if I stop doing this work? What immediate results can I expect after completing this work? If you can answer these 3 questions, you have clear understandings of your work. Again, it's not just about having this discipline or even motivation. It's about knowing your purpose behind your work. If you want to make progress, let's say in business, studies, or even your career, set aside specific times for deep work, let's say in the morning. And I want you to remember that deep work is a skill you can develop. I want you to start small and take that first step. Once it becomes a habit, you can gradually increase the intensity and your duration of your deep work. You may still struggle with taking action even if you know that deep work is crucial to make progress. And I know the gap between planning and executing can be daunting. The second thing you need to do to start deep work is to eliminate the time between planning and executing. Imagine you have the perfect day. You wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. You start meditating for 10 minutes and dive into deep work. But what if the first thing you do is scroll through social media? You won't get that deep work because you've allowed the gap between planning to do the work and actually doing the work. To be productive and make real progress in your life, you need to reduce or even remove the time between planning and executing. Imagine this scenario: you have this online business, you want to help people who struggle with procrastination. But if you don't make the minimum viable product, you create a YouTube channel, you create content, help people with procrastination. Put your link in the description to sell your coaching program. You won't earn money from your business, and making money online is just a dream. It is as simple as making the first move once you have that idea. And I found a practice that helps me to take action whenever inspiration arises. Write it down in your notes app and start. There is no secret to this. You just need to tell your brain that this is the most important thing I need to do now. And of course, I often feel lazy, I'm procrastinating, and I don't take action. So next time your brain tries to convince you not to do it, you just need to do it, because you can't always trust your brain when it comes to achieving success. You need to bridge the gap between planning and executing. Let's say you have this random thought about the next content you want to create. Just write it down on your notes and start making. Don't wait for later because our brains are not designed to remember everything. Embrace the idea and start working on them. Remember to act. Take action whenever you come up with a plan. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to go to trial and error and just see how it works. And you can learn valuable lessons after you take action. Embrace discomfort and get started. Now you're in a great spot to do deep work. you need to establish priorities in your life. Because without priorities, deep work won't seem important to you. The third thing you need to do to start deep work is to create a daily priority list. When you wake up in the morning, it is easy to feel lost without a clear set of priorities, and having this structure is crucial. It prevents you from living in chaos. Imagine having a clear set of priorities: deep work in the morning and work at your normal job, and then training afterward. Most people operate on random schedule. They don't aware it affects their productivity. If you want to make the most of your day, you need to prioritize deep work at the top of your list. So next time you wake up, remind yourself that deep work is your priority. I've often found myself scrolling through social media for hours, and I realized this behavior stems from a lack of prioritization. Now I wake up in the morning, start meditating, and dive into deep work without hesitation because I've set it as my top priority. And here's how I ensure I stay on track. Block out your daily activities in the calendar app. By blocking out time for each activity, I receive these push notifications whenever I need to do deep work or other essential tasks. This way, my day is organized and I avoid living by chaos. I wake up, start deep work, and do other tasks. Even if I have to commute for 3 hours to university, I don't have an excuse not to engage in deep work. I have plenty of time. I just need to set my priorities straight. You can pause this video and take action. Block your activity on your calendar app, and if you're done, you can continue watching. Now let's move on the fourth and most crucial point. Don't rely on motivation. Instead, feel the pain and strive for your goals. I still remember the first 3 months of starting this YouTube channel. I had this big level of motivation to make money online, to succeed in this business. Fast forward today and I found myself devoid from that initial spark. The reason I continue to create content is not because I rely on motivation. It's because I have a deeper understanding of my goals. I embrace the struggle because I know I want to do this for the long term. For me, making YouTube content is not just about feeling good at the moment. Alright, I make this amount of money from AdSense. It's about sharing my thoughts and experiences with others. I believe in the purpose behind my work, to share the truth and my experiences without holding back. Many people chase short-term happiness, thinking that motivation will carry them through. But if you rely solely on motivation, you will struggle to sustain your efforts. It is crucial to focus on the long-term vision. It is better to experience struggle and challenges in the first 3 years of your business than seek instant gratification results, making 10 grand per month in the first year. That pain and struggle are what build character. Perhaps the reason you haven't achieved your goals is because you don't have that character. Motivation is temporary. It won't last forever. What you need to do is start today and keep pushing forward. Embrace the discomfort of not making immediate progress, but still doing it anyway. This mindset will serve you well on your journey to success. And that wraps up everything you need to know about deep work. Remember, if you don't take action, nothing will happen. Action is what truly matters more than anything I've told you. You might have a vision for where you want to be in the next 6 months or even 6 years. But if you don't start your work today, you will never reach that destination. I promise you, 80% of your results come from 20% of your work today. So, don't wait for longer. Start your deep work today. To sum up everything I've covered, know the reason why you can't do deep work. Remove the time between planning and executing. Make a priority list for the day: self-education, fitness, and work. Don't rely on motivation. Feel the pain and strive for your goals. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me on my social media or comment down below. And if you want to take deep work more seriously, you can work with me one-on-one. Just click the first link in the description below. Also grab my free course and my free ebook link in the description below, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.